Hi. The secret to building self-esteem boils down to something that most people don't recognise because it's not such an easy one to pick. As you'll see in the lesson, which is not the longest one you've had to do in this series, but that's because there's going to be a fair bit of homework for you to do. Really what we're talking about is building self-esteem or self-respect or self-trust by making small promises and then keeping them to yourself. And I guess it's true to say that there's nothing more true than success is really best generated via a series of small, easy, repeatable steps. And when you say, well, how small, we say, well, small enough to be easily repeatable. So your assignment this week is to look for what are the small things that you can do that you can promise yourself that you'll do, and then do them in such a way that you keep the promise. Now this might seem odd and it might seem like baby steps, but I know from practical experience that the thing that lets us down more than anything is when we're not of our word, when we don't keep our word, in particular to ourselves. And the truth is, if you tell a lie to somebody else, or if you cheat somebody else, or if you steal from somebody else, the unfortunate bit is they'll get over it. The problem is you won't. Somewhere deep inside, that will always count against you in your reckoning and your scorekeeping, and your self-esteem's got to suffer. So getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning and promising yourself you're going to run around the block forever just isn't going to work. When we're working with addicts and looking to help them break out of the effects of some very powerful drugs, then we don't ask them to promise that they won't shoot up forever. We just say, what about the next hour? And if they figure they can aim at that, then we'll stick there with them and see what about the hour after that and the hour after that. So if it works for people who are affected by massively powerful drugs, then perhaps keeping your own word to yourself is going to work superbly well in all sorts of things. Give it a go and I'll talk to you next week.